So I'm at the aquarium hanging out watching the penguins, and the way they had the underground viewing area was the water level was kind of just a foot or two above average eye level, and so we could watch the penguins shoot out of the water like torpedoes and then land directly onto the igloo, like and then land right on the igloo. It was pretty cool. And the guy standing next to me had this shirt on that said San Diego Zoo, and this was the Monterey Bay Aquarium, so I figured he was maybe a zoo animal watcher type of guy. So I asked him about his zoo shirt, his San Diego Zoo shirt, and he said he used to live near Balboa Park, which is the big park where the San Diego Zoo is. And he made friends with this one homeless guy that lived in the park that had this really nice tent, a big blue tent, and he had, like all other real estate aficionados, had discovered the secret that it's all about location, and he found this perfect spot in the park to pitch his tent behind these bushes so he could have access to the toilets, the showers, and he could hide from the cops. And this guy had a kind of a strange past. He said he used to work for the CIA, and his job was to help to protect the poppy fields in Afghanistan, because as you probably know, the CIA makes a good portion of their income from, protecting the drug trade and skimming off the top. And this guy's job was unique in that he was to procure the fertilizer that they would use to grow these poppy fields in Afghanistan. And they would do that by going through the minefields and finding body parts, and then using those body parts and grind them up into like a mulch and use that as the fertilizer for the poppy fields. And so basically they would take dead people and use them to help grow better, more effective poppy, which was later turned into heroin. And he said that he had to switch his tent out a couple of times because the first couple tents he bought, they advertised that they were waterproof, but they really weren't, so they kind of got wet after a while. But then this polar bear came in and started eating all the penguins. I don't know how the polar bear escaped from the polar bear's cage, but he started eating the penguins, and I was going to film it, but they kicked us out before it happened. So I guess if you're going to shoot up heroin, you should probably remember that you're injecting dead people